I know that title is messy. Don't come for me. Anyways, welcome to Tea Behind the Music. I hope everybody's having a wonderful time. I'm out here at the beach. Obviously, I switched it up because I like to be extra, but let's get right into it. So, the song of the day is called Dreaming. That's why the title is called Dreaming about switching positions, like Ariana Grande while kissing my best friend. Ah, don't ask me how I come up with these titles. But let's get right into the tea. So basically, when I first started making this song, it was the lyrics first and then came the music. But I want to talk about the music first. So we'll go into the production of it and how everything came together and how messy the song is. But we'll get there. So, how dreaming came about was because I had a dream about kissing my best friend, and I woke up confused. And because at that point, I hadn't really listen, baby, I was in denial. I always just feel like I just love people genuinely. So I'm a very loving person. And also, this was my best friend. So, like, I guess there was a part of me that did love him. Baby, every time I write songs, it's always me making the music before the feelings come out for real in real life, if that makes sense. My heart and my music does not catch up to my mind. My mind's always late. Let's just be real. If you had conversations with me, you know this. So the way that the song starts, feeling like you're falling into sleep, but also drifting into space, floating through that purple Marvel universe looking space, because space don't look like that in real life. But that's how it feels, you just kind of going through the colors and just experiencing this new reality and fading into the world of love and attention. You know what I mean? The instrumental for this song is pretty simple with like little hidden gems in the backbeat because I like to be a nerd when it comes to music and put like little. What does Beyonce sing in Bodyguard? Oh, yeah. I whisper secrets in the backbeat. Originally, when I started making this beat, I wasn't trying to write about that whole dreaming situation. I was just trying to make a cute little Victoria Monet kind of song, kind of give you like cutesy vibes, but a little bit of sensual, give you a little bit of Normani and Beyonce and Chloe and Halle, kind of that vibe. Obviously, that's not what happened. I got sidetracked when I was looking for inspirations and I started watching music videos and I ended up rewatching Ariana Grande's Positions, and I just love that scene where she's like in a room and then it like flips and it's just in another place and then it flips. Like, I saw that and I was like, I want to make a song that feels like whatever that feels like. Because obviously, if you hear Positions and you hear Dreaming, they're not the same at all. But that music video feeling that I got while I was watching it, I was like, I want the song to feel like that. So I was like, you know what? Let me just make a dreamy kind of space song. And immediately it was like, I dream. Dun, 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 dun. And I was like, wait a minute. I dreamed the dream and time gone by. I'm totally covered. I'm kidding. So I went back, I pulled out my notes, and I was like, there it is. There are the lyrics. Literally word for word, that humming, that stuff, it just went perfect. I dreamed that you pushed me into the wall, kissed me on the lips, and told me this feels right. That poem turned into the song like that, and like every single word that I wrote in that poem fit perfectly with the song. So I was like, okay. It was so easy. Like the song just came together. I got it done pretty fast. I recorded the vocals like a week after, and then I set it for release 3 weeks later because I like to rush things. Back then I didn't know what I was doing, so obviously this is why we're promoting the songs now, because I did a bad job. I had the dream about kissing my best friend, as I mentioned earlier. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that today, so just get ready. It's hard for me to like actually communicate by sharing how I'm feeling and talking. I have to put it into music, like I said. But I wrote down the lyrics after I had that dream, and at the time I was in a relationship, so obviously dreaming about kissing your best friend is concerning. So I told my ex about it, and he was really understanding, but also like, should I be worried? Like, what's going on here? Which is fair. And like I said, when I woke up from that dream, I was very confused. I was like, what is going on? I looked it up and it was like, it just means that you two have a strong bond and you're getting closer together, this and that. And I was like, okay, cool. That makes sense because we're best friends and we became close really fast. And, it made sense. I rationalized it by making it make sense that way. Fast forward to like 6 months later, me and my ex broke up. I was going through a change in my life. There was a lot of things happening in my life personally. And I mean, everything worked out in the way where one, we ended on good terms because we both kind of realized that we were unhappy in our relationship, and we grew apart. And unfortunately for me, I checked out when I was writing those sad songs. It took a while for, like I said, for my heart and my music to catch up to my mind. But the signs were all there, baby. That's how that happened. And months later, I'm like living back with my parents, and I had another dream. And again, this man is kissing me, and I was like, okay, this is a pattern. I'm not liking it because I'm liking it. And so again, I woke up, I wrote down the lyrics with the stuff, and then it just kind of felt like a poem. So I just mixed it together with other stuff. I was like, okay, fine, I can release this and never think about it. Fast forward to now, when I fucking write the song, I do the stuff, melodies, and I come back and the lyrics work out perfectly. So the first verse is, I dream that you pushed me into the wall, kissed me on the lips, and told me this feels right. It felt right. So now my favorite lyrics from this song specifically were, the other day I dreamed you laid me on the floor, then kissed me once more. We stare into each other's eyes. Your beautiful eyes. My heart was finally catching up to my mind after like put this whole song together and was kind of coming into terms with how I was feeling about this person. And I just feel like stuff. I'm like, okay, let's just put it out. Let's get it out there. Let's just release this. Never think about it again. And that was it, the end of the song. And I I actually shared the song with him when it released, and he was very supportive. He loved it, and we had a really nice chat about it. And like, there's a part of me that feels like he knew that it was about him. They're just like little hints, you know. I won't get too much into that. Hold on, let me just say it properly. I really loved this man, but I genuinely I love the song because of how it came about, and to me, it's a beautiful song. And right now, I am working on an ad for it, so that I could do like a little commercial, but do like a acoustic version of it. So like with strings, it's gonna be very dramatic. I'm gonna be playing the piano. It's gonna be really cute. You'll see it once I make everything happen. You know, we gotta manifest things and work with sponsorships and stuff like that because this is a big budget. This is expensive, but it's coming together. The song sounds beautiful. You'll love it. My main musical influences for Dreaming were Victoria Monet, Ariana Grande, Beyonce, of course, and Chloe and Halle. Just in terms of like the sound and how I want it to feel, and like give a little bit of sensual. Like when I say like, now I'm dreaming of your touch. Oh, I was touching myself in the freaking chest, baby. So that is how the song Dreaming came about. I love the song. I hope that y'all love it too because it's a special song and it deserves so much more. So this is why I'm here now talking about all these songs before I start the new era because I want to give them the love that they deserve. To be honest, I really did not know what I was doing back then. I was just putting out music, song out now, nobody cared. But now we're making changes because it's time, and honestly, things are happening. And speaking about changes, there's a lot of changes happening in my life right now, and I'm also in the process of adjusting to being in the public eye because I for those who know me know that I used to be very shy growing up. I feel like I've said this here a few times, but listen, when people talk about the fear of being seen, that is very real, baby. I have had that. I have always just worked behind the scenes on a lot of stuff and just kept myself in the back burner because like I knew what was getting myself into going into music, and that I would eventually have to do that. But I thought, maybe I go to like a boot camp and I like, I get to learn and all the stuff. That's not, no, you have to learn how to do that before you get to that point. And I have been adjusting to being in the public, being recognized, and having people, be in my face. I mean, part of the reason why I dimmed myself down so much was because I didn't really know the power of my light and how it like triggers people. Like when I was a child, I was out here walking around being myself, triggering all these adults, and like I don't know what it was. It was like their inner demons came on. They just wanted to attack. And I was just kind of like, okay, it's not safe to be myself. It's not safe to be me. And like at the time, it made it even worse because I was like, what if they know I'm gay and like they figured it out before like I'm able to change myself? And at that time, like my mindset was all over the place. But now that I'm able to understand my light, I see how I have been able to impact people's lives for the better, inspire people, help people come into themselves, and just bring joy into the world around me. And being in LA played a major part in the way that I carry myself and the way that I have just been embraced since moving here. Like, because I diminished myself so much, back home, people couldn't really see me. So when I moved out to LA, it was like, I felt like I belonged, like I could freely be myself, just gracefully move through any challenges that come into my life. And it's been a huge blessing. Like, I'm really thankful that I get to be here, get to do what I love. And on top of that, like, if I'm able to do this right now at the level that I am, imagine when I'm able to reach other people, how much more impact I can have. So I always look at the bigger picture of how I can impact people's lives with my music and with my personality, and showing people that you can be yourselves, you can lead with love. You don't have to diminish a part of yourself to make other people feel comfortable. And that's why I'm here, putting myself out there. This is not easy. Nobody's helping me film this. I'm doing it by myself. But that's because I can. I learned how to do all these things because guess what, baby? We are multidimensional here. And when you look at the bigger picture, you're able to do more because the end result is going to be what's worth it. Needless to say, I'm sorry that I have been MIA. I have so much work I need to do, and I am currently going through a preparation process to prepare me to get to the next level. And on top of that, I'm deepening my connection with God, with my healing, and with my own personal self because I want to make sure that I am 100% in alignment with my dreams. After this quick fake commercial, we're gonna have some cute questions. I don't know, man. I just feel like ever since I downloaded Duolingo, it's just taking over my life. The only reason I even downloaded this was so I could make songs in Portuguese because I wanted to try a new language and be cute on stage. I just want to move on with my life. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna show that little bird.
Os cavalos não são grandes.
Os cavalos não são grandes. Biscoito salgado. Oh, I got it right, baby.
O cozinheiro come ovos fritos.
O cozinheiro come ovos fritos. That's what I'm talking about. You can't beat me, little bird. She reads big books because she's a big girl.
A uva é doce e azeda.
A uva é doce e azeda. Oh, I got the freaking nice Duolingo.
Tu.
Potatoes, batatas, small, pequeño, apples, masas, bitter, amargo. Hey, we made it through. Now leave me the alone. I hope you enjoyed that fake commercial. So the first question is, what is something my fans will be surprised to know about me? I love going out to dinners by myself. I love going out to movies. I just love taking myself out, period. Like, being with myself really helps me to stay in touch with my emotions, the energies that I want around me. So like, personally for me, I don't like to just be around anybody. Being with myself has really helped me out, be able to weed out the energies that I don't want near me, baby. Second question is, what is a hobby you like to do? Baby, if I can drink wine and paint something, even if it's not good, it's so relaxing. I just play music in the background, drink my little wine. If I could sit by a fire, I would sit by a fire and it would just be relaxing. You know what I mean? That's how we make it happen. Next question is, what advice would you give to fans dealing with mental health issues? One of the most important things is find community, especially when you're going through depression. Please take care of yourselves, get some sunlight, and show yourself love. You deserve it. You deserve to be here. So, big blessings, sending love. Thank you. Next question is, name 5 artists you would love to collaborate with. Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, Tinashe, FK Twigs, and Doja Cat. And last question, favorite lyrics. So when the world's at war, let our love heal us all. Help me let down my God, make a love to me, 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 me. I hope everybody's having a good time. Thank you again for hanging out. My name is Jay Godí, and you have been watching the Tea Behind the Music.